Now, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is XML, and I am proudly sponsored by Polish Peripherals. If you guys don't know who they are, they feature a lot of different products, whether you are a PC or mobile gamer. Polish Peripherals has a wide variety of PC and mobile products, and they offer global shipping. If you guys want a 20% discount, you can click the link in my description and use my affiliate link. All of my videos will have this link in the description, and a 20% discount goes a very long way on these products. They also have a lot of deals on their end as well for 30, 40, 50% discounts, so make sure to check them out. Honestly, I have a few of their products, they're extremely trustworthy. Anyways, link in the description. Let's get to today's video. Are you guys tired of not being able to solo carry as a jungler? Well, in this video, I'm going to be giving you the top 5 best solo carry junglers in the game right now. In my last one that I made on EXP lane, a lot of people were upset. Obviously, with these videos, you guys need to understand that this is my list and this is my personal opinion, which is backed by the fact that I played in pro scene and I am also a 252-star mythical immortal jungler. If you guys don't like it, you don't gotta like it. Anyways, let's get right into today's video. First things first, starting off right off the bat, we need to talk about Ling. Now, I was honestly considering changing this between Ling or Hayabusa. I think that a lot of people would prefer to use Hayabusa who have not mastered Ling, but a lot of people who have not mastered Haya but have mastered Ling would prefer to use Ling. So I'm going to save this top 5 spot as a dual ranking, which means that Hayabusa and Ling are going to be the two junglers that are ranked in number 5, just because it is purely based on which hero you are more comfortable with. Both of them have insane mobility, outplay potential, and burst damage. And even though they are not the absolute best in the current meta right now, they are both very strong to solo carry with up to Mythical Immortal. Now, if you are past Mythical Immortal, you should be trying to use one of the top 3 junglers that I'm going to be mentioning. It is just difficult because some of them really are permabanned. But back to the main focus, which is Hayabusa and Ling. There's way too much that you can do on both of them. There's way too easy ways that you can steal objectives, isolate enemies, pick off easy kills, constantly split push the map. If you have the correct micro and macro, both of them are menaces to society, and you should be able to maintain a 70% win rate in your current season, the way that I'm always able to maintain. Now, even though all of my viewers know that already, maybe I should put a screenshot up for you guys who don't know that. Now, getting on to hero number 4, which again, I'm going to go along the lines of something that you new viewers don't know, but I am a Global 24 Alu. I was Global 6 on my old account, but on this account, we currently have around 1,060 matches with a 75.7% win rate, playing him mostly in solo queue. Now, why is Alu all of a sudden out of nowhere, straight out of the D tier, up to top 4 solo queue junglers? That is crazy. Bro, we can counter him with Fred, we can counter him with Kadita, we can counter him with Stunlock. Like, why would you pick Alu? That's so stupid. Listen, if you snowball on Alu, not a single hero in this game is able to stop him. His burst damage, his sustain, his mobility is absolutely gross. And I can back this by the fact that I got to Mythical Immortal the easiest I've ever gotten with an 81% win rate on Alu this season, easily pushing him to 7k MMR. Is that backed by my own micro and macro on the hero? Of course, but that hero should never be having that win rate. You guys need to fully grasp the concept that Alu is a menace to society right now. If you get out of early game properly and you snowball mid game and you snowball early game, your late game is going to be gross. You are easily able to 2 to 3 hit people and heal back up to full HP like a Ruby in her prime. It is disgusting. You guys need to be using Alu if you are a solo queue jungler, and I have countless videos on my channel of how to make him work and how to play versus Stunlock, versus burst damage, so make sure to check it out if you are new here. Anyways, let's get on to hero number 3. Now, hero number 3 for solo carrying is none other than Leomord. Leomord is absolutely amazing right now. I think that a lot of people are kind of sleeping on Leo to a degree. When you play him with a sustain build, he is very hard to kill and he does have amazing damage. His retry confirm using his first skill is also amazing at turtle contests, and his ability to chase down the enemy is also great. Leomord's only setback is again same as Alu if you ruin his early game, but technically almost every hero in this game is like that. It's just that for Leomord, he really does require snowball in the same way that Alu, Alpha, and now Leomord as well really require to snowball. But Typically, if you are a good solo queue player, you are going to know how to snowball 80% of your games. The only problem is that if you're not picking the right hero to do it with, you're not going to get full value out of that snowball. That is why I am telling you Leomord is the top 3 best jungles right now, because when you get your snowball, you can easily shut down enemy marksmen, you can easily shut down enemy EXP laners, enemy mages, enemy junglers. Leomord is amazing right now, and you can play him on 2 different builds, either the full damage build or the full sustain build. Me personally, I recommend the sustain build because almost every jungler in this game should have a decent amount of sustain if they want to be solo carrying. Anyways, let's get into hero number 2, which is none other than Sun-Shin. You guys really don't process that this guy is permabanned for a reason. Sun-Shin is so broken, way too quick to farm, and we all know what happens when a Sun-Shin gets his farm gap, don't we? He is way too strong. Sun-Shin is going to totally decimate the entire lobby once he gets that farm gap, because you cannot stop him. Way too many dashes with his first, way too much burst damage with his critical passive. His vision ultimate alone is so amazing for tracking down where the enemy is. As long as you play properly in early to mid game and scale yourself to late game ASAP, Sun-Shin is just way too strong. Now obviously he will fall off in the later parts of the game, but you guys need to try to end the game as soon as possible, and whatever enemy seems to be getting more of a farm gap on the map is the one that you need to prioritize shutting down, especially if they are someone that could cause problems for you in the later part of the game. Either way though, Sun-Shin is amazing for solo carrying. If you learn his micro and macro perfectly, there is probably no better hero besides the number 1 hero in this game, in my opinion, for jungle right now, that could literally beat a Sun-Shin. And that one and only hero that can fully dominate Sun-Shin, the most perma-banned and the most picked jungler in the game right now, Lancelot. To be honest, I don't know where to get started on Lance. They just buffed him and then buffed him again and then buffed him again. Like, he is so strong now. The fact that you can constantly proc your passive every 3 seconds is gross. That means that Lancelot can constantly maintain his 20% damage buff. That is brutal. Combine this with the sustain build, and with Endless Battle, and Brute Force Breastplate, and War Axe, and Queen's Wings, and maybe a Sea Halberd or a Malefic Roar or a Blade of Despair, and you are going to do so much damage while being extremely tanky and having 40% cooldown reduction for that ultimate in that skill 2, and potentially for your skill 1 if you miss and are a noob like me. You need to fully process that this guy is so broken right now that there is no better jungler in the game. Nobody comes close to what Lancelot is right now. You cannot defeat a Lancelot with any of the heroes that I have mentioned before. Even if you ruin his early game, he will come back in mid lane. Even if you ruin his mid game, he will come back in late game. It's way too difficult to deal with the Lance. Do we even need to talk about his retry confirm ability? Is this something that I need to explain to you guys right now? We all know that Lancelot's skill 2 is one of the best skills in the game to combine with retribution. It makes it almost impossible for any enemy in the game to win the retribution battle. Lancelot's ultimate is the same thing. It's a flat 4 to 1600 damage burst on that objective. He's way too strong right now. And if you guys need any proof, all you need to do is look at the fact that his ban rate is the highest ban rate in the game. Nobody has a higher ban rate than Lancelot right now. You will play 100 matches in 50 plus stars and get Lancelots in your game maybe once or twice, and that is because somebody forgot to ban. Either way though, Lancelot is extremely strong, extremely broken, and it is the main hero that you guys need to be always trying to play in jungle. Now like I said, play him with his sustain build, because even though you can play him with the damage build, it is not nearly as good as playing him with the sustain build right now. His sustain build destroys everyone. There is nobody in the game who can counter a really good Lancelot right now. You have to get lucky, or they have to have really, really bad teammates. And even with really bad teammates, they're almost always able to perform extremely well or almost turn every single game around. If you guys need an example of a good Lancelot, make sure to go check out Dez. Dez is always live streaming. He's the Global 1 Lancelot. He's one of the last NA creators that we have here after BTK switched to HOK. So make sure to check him out and support his channel as well. Anyways though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe down below. 67% of you guys are not subscribed to my channel, so it would mean the world to me if you do. Make sure to comment down below what videos you guys want to see in the future and what heroes you want me to be making content on next or guides on next. Anyways, I really do hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next one.